Hi everybody, my name is Barry Schwartz and this is the Search Buzz video recap. Today is Friday, August 26th, and this is the search news we covered over at the Search Engine Roundtable at seroundtable.com over the past week. Again, using the MevoCam, hope to get it good working well. Let's give it a try. First up, Google announced this week that they are coming out with a new penalty. It's been a while since they talked penalty news, and they came out with a new warning saying basically they are coming out with a interstitial mobile penalty. So if you have ads, and I'll zoom in over here so you can actually see it. You can see it over here. So basically what you see here is Google documented, these are examples of intrusive mobile interstitial ads. So obviously this is only on the mobile site, and you can see that content that's completely covered and hard to access by the user will go again and get penalized. Content that will not get penalized are, we have to accept a cookie, or you have to confirm your age, and stuff like that, or stuff that doesn't actually block the content. Those are interstitials that are okay, and those are mobile interstitials that Google will not penalize. Google will go ahead and penalize you guys if you have those intrusive interstitials on your mobile sites on or after January 10, 2017. So they're giving webmasters plenty of time to go ahead and actually fix it. So that's a good thing. But I think most people that I've seen are happy that Google came out with this, because most users hate when the content's covered up. So let's dig a little bit deeper into that. So I asked webmasters or SEOs who read my blog, Search Engine Roundtable, to take a poll. Do you want to see Google come out with a tool to say, yes, my interstitial is good, I don't have to worry about a penalty, or no, you have to worry about a penalty if you don't go ahead and do anything about it. And currently we have, let's see here, so I asked people, do they want it or not? We have 150 or so responses. Over 75% said yes, Google should build a tool to say if you pass or fail the mobile interstitial penalty or not. I don't think that's going to happen, because shortly after, a Googler that focuses on the Japanese webmasters responded in Japanese. So basically it was translated for me that Kenshi asked, are you going to go ahead and build this tool into the Google's mobile testing tool, or maybe the Google mobile usability report? And the guy said, no, we're not. It's pretty obvious what's intrusive and not, he said. So that tool's probably not going to come. Talking about that, I'll skip to the bottom here. I should have put it up higher. Yelp CEO, Jeremy Stoppelman, hopefully pronouncing that right, basically got in a fight with Mike Blumenfeld, an local SEO expert, basically saying, because this is what it looks like when you go to Yelp on a mobile phone. It pops up this huge interstitial ad, which is, let me try to open that. I can't. Basically, it pops up this huge interstitial ad that blocks all the content from being shown, which is fairly annoying. And he got in this whole spat with Mike Blumenfeld over that. Basically, Jeremy, from the CEO of Yelp, said this is monopolistic because Yelp uses these interstitials, and there's a way of getting the Yelp results to rank lower than the other results around local. Mike said, they're so annoying, these interstitials. Does it need to be there? And then Jeremy goes, Google's ads are annoying. It's pretty funny. You go back and forth, and then eventually got to a point where Jeremy told, he kind of removed it, but basically Jeremy told Mike just to delete his Yelp account if he's not happy, which is pretty annoying. But in any event, it's funny to see this kind of dialogue. It's kind of uncharacteristic of a CEO to talk that way to a customer or to a local SEO expert, but it was pretty funny to see that. Those watching live technically could comment. I may see your comments come up on my phone over here, so definitely feel free to comment on Facebook Live to see if you have any questions I could address. Google said they are also dropping the mobile-friendly label. The mobile-friendly label came into existence, how long ago? Back, I think, in 2014, to be honest. And it looks like this, mobile-friendly. And Google said we no longer need the mobile-friendly label anymore. It's going away. Why is because we want to declutter, clean up the search results. I guess between mobile-friendly and the AMP logo and all the other things going on in the Google search results, they said, you know what, let's get rid of the mobile-friendly result label. Doesn't mean they're getting rid of the mobile-friendly algorithm. They're still going to rank mobile-friendly websites higher in the mobile results than they do desktop websites, but they're getting rid of that specific label. Google said that 85% of all pages in the mobile search results now meet this criteria and show the mobile-friendly label. So since the vast majority of those sites in the Google search results, in the Google's mobile search results are mobile-friendly, they said, we'll just get rid of the mobile-friendly label. We don't need it anymore. Google said you could test to see if your site is mobile-friendly using the Google mobile testing tool in the Google Search Console or using the Google mobile testing tool feature directly. So that's other big news. Shocking news, not really so shocking, but kind of uncharacteristic of Google is on the AdSense side, they went ahead and removed their policy of showing no more than 3 ads on a web page. I got tipped by this, and if you look at the Wayback Machine, you'll see Google had an ad limiting per page policy of up to 3 AdSense for content units, up to 3 link units, and up to 2 search boxes on a specific page, and that has been changed. So Google actually removed that whole entire thing, and they said just use your judgment, which is pretty interesting. Google confirmed they're removing this policy, and again, it's kind of surprising, but it's not, because Google seems to have been changing as a company going forward. The Google Search Console reported last week that the index status report has been out of operation for some time. Well, now it's coming back to life. Google's John Mueller confirmed that data is starting to get pushed into the Google's index report and the Google Search Console, so that's a good thing. And John Mueller confirmed it. I checked my report, and it does seem like that's the case, and I'm not sure why this is blinking. It must be a wire that's loose, so I apologize. Google said they do support rel canonicals for PDF documents, so you can use it for PDFs. They don't support it for images like we discussed last week, so they do support it for PDF documents. Some people are reporting that Google's selection of titles in the search results are kind of going crazy. Usually, Google will go ahead and show your title tag for your snippet, but not always. And if they don't always do it, it might be based on your anchor text or some other factors around the content of this query. But things like searching for LGL, which stands for League Japanese something, League of Legends Japan or something, or Legends Japan League, and Google's putting a 0 here in the title tag, which is incredibly weird. I can't figure out why it's doing that, but they are. And I find that to be incredibly weird, and there's other reports of that going forward, and truth is that we saw some people in the Hangout talk about it and so forth, so I'm wondering if there's something going awry with the Google title tag manipulation. I guess Google's going to talk to the title tag team and figure out what's going on, or John Mueller's going to talk to the title tag team and figure out what's going on. Google's also said that 410 response codes don't cause indexing or ranking issues. Same thing with 404 response codes. It's just a natural way of the web. Pages go away, and that's fine. Google is and has continued to test their card layout, material design layout. The material design looks like this. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see it. So you can see the material design has these box formats, which is something Google's been testing for months and months now, and more people are seeing it. I don't know if Google's going to release it, but more and more people are seeing it, and that's definitely the Google way. Google Home Service ads are being tested, this new card layout style. So let me go ahead and zoom in again so you can see this. This is on mobile. So you can see over here, these are like little cards. These are home service ads, and you can actually swipe between them, which is pretty cool. Bing Ads is now opening up to all their Bing Ad customers the ability to try out and use expanded text ads. Google announced this now. Bing is supporting it. Expanded text ads are basically longer text ads, formats for longer titles and descriptions and so forth. And Bing has announced it's actually rolling out to all customers now, so definitely take a look at that. On that front, Google announced or said that using expanded text ads versus standard text ads has no direct influence on the ad rank algorithm. Casey from Google said, just to clarify, there will not be a preference given to expanded text ads versus standard text ads in terms of which ad will win the auction. That's still based on your ad rank, which is bid plus quality score. This is a weird bug, I believe. I think it is a bug. I think Google told me it is a bug. But basically, that if you did a search for 2 stars, up came local-ish results only in Google.com if you are in the US. I think Google fixed it. Let me try it. Well, it's actually fairly local also. Anyway, I think it's a bug, but we'll see what happens. Google's hopefully going to send me a statement on that. And finally, I can't figure out, I can't stand this. I can't stand when Google, it used to be such a pure Google search result experience. Now if you do a search for tic-tac-toe or solitaire, you'll get the game. So if I want to go ahead and start playing tic-tac-toe against Google, click search for tic-tac-toe, up comes the game. I could play different levels, so medium or impossible and so forth, and I can pretty much play. And Google will play against me. And they won. See? So it's fairly interesting because I don't know why Google is doing this. It doesn't really make much sense to me because this is not. Maybe they were nervous that people are going to these games on third-party websites and getting injected with malware because a lot of these game sites are pretty scary. Or maybe they just want to make it take over the whole world and put everything in there. So it's kind of the trend Google's going with, but games seems to take it over the top for me. In any event, thanks so much for listening to the Search Buzz video recap. Again, my name is Barry Schwartz, and this is search news we covered over at the Search Engine Roundtable, seroundtable.com over the past week. Everyone have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys next. Bye.